Ash, tell me you killed that pilot.
I am dealing with him.
Stop getting caught up in your games.
Am I not allowed to enjoy myself while I work?
Not when your work suffers.
Point taken. Ash out.
Don't worry. For the price I'm putting on his head, you can buy all the toys you want.
Sector 4 Charlie. Detonate charges 21 through 29.
To all IMC personnel, this is Ash. I am sorry to report, due to your inability to contain the security breach, I have been forced to scuttle the entire complex. Some of you may consider this overkill. It is. I suggest you evacuate immediately.
Restocking Prowler containment.
Pilot, I do not know what you did, but a series of explosions just weakened the manipulator arm. I have broken free. This place is falling apart. I suggest we leave. You are not far from my location. Marking your HUD. This is a highly dangerous environment. I suggest you embark, pilot. Controls transferred to my pilot. I detect an exit beyond this dome. Check your HUD. Detecting hull damage. Warning, our reactor is unstable. Replacement battery required. Enemy Titan down. Excessive damage. Warning, warning.
This flight core ought to be enough.
Excessive damage. Warning, warning. Flight core activated. Flight core offline.
Go to hell!
Detecting hull damage.
You've already lost the spike position.
Enemy Titan down. Pilot mode engaged.
Guard mode engaged. Defend evacuating IMC at all costs.
Enemy Titan down.
Sector 5 Bravo. Detonating charges 50 to 85.
Price on your head, pilot. Dead or alive. That makes you worth something to me. Let us begin. Your mistakes will be your undoing.
Flight core ready.
Perfect.
security lockdown disengaged. Surface access is authorized.
Pilot, the security lockdown has been disengaged. I recommend we leave through the tunnel. We should take no further shortcuts.
Pilot, Major Anderson is here. Investigate this facility. I will meet you on the other side.
It's too quiet. We could be walking into an ambush.
Agreed. However, close quarters recon is the sole domain of the pilot.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Proceed with caution.
Overseer requests all teams working on the Arc analysis report to the lecture hall for General Marder's presentation. Thank you.
Marder's maintaining stability. Ready for testing. You're forgetting he's got Hammond in his corner, so if he says
I got a bad feeling about this.
The time disturbances in the area are a plausible cause of your ailment. Medical routine J12 suggests slow and deep breaths.
Decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence. Yes, pilot, may I help you? But lest we lose sight of the bigger picture, remember those losses are ultimately replaceable by the inexorable march of human reproduction. By decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence of the... Yes, pilot, may I help you?
Reminder, identification credentials must be displayed at all times.
What happened to everyone here?
Their bodies have aged unusually. However, some show signs of weapon fire.
Hopefully Anderson's alive.
Anderson is a veteran SRS pilot. He has survived multiple covert missions within enemy territory. Strange. I'm picking up traces of my own data signature within this area. The distortions must be affecting my scans. Interesting. I'm detecting traces of a massive energy explosion throughout this facility. However, your helmet data does not detect the same in the other timeline.
None of these remains match the genetic profile of Major Anderson. He may still be alive. I recommend you check the main lobby of reception. I would accompany you, but unfortunately my chassis will not fit through the door.
Time to earn my keep.
On the contrary, you are proving yourself to be much more than a Class 3 rifleman. I suspect Major Anderson will be impressed. I will analyze Major Anderson's helmet for mission-critical data. I recommend you retrieve it.
BT, I found Anderson. He's, in the ceiling.
Objective complete. We have rendezvoused with Major Anderson.
It's cold, BT.
Correct. Anderson's current temperature is 17 degrees Celsius, below the threshold of human survival.
Pilot, if you hand me Anderson's helmet, I will analyze it. With the death of Anderson, command of Special Operation 217 now transfers to you. Congratulations on your field promotion, Pilot Cooper. The following is Anderson's mission briefing from Commander Sarah Briggs of the Militia SRS.
Major Anderson, 2 weeks ago we intercepted IMC comms. They found something on Titan. A massive blast of energy was discharged at this location, creating time distortions. I want SRS on the ground to infiltrate the facility.
Roger that. I'll get some answers.
This wrist-mounted device we recovered during Operation Grizzly should protect you. We know the IMC have contracted Kuben Blisk and his mercenaries to protect something critical there, so watch your back. And Anderson, you know how much I love writing death reports, so don't go it alone. The SRS is a team.
Pilot, the data Major Anderson collected appears to be incomplete. We are duty-bound to uphold and fulfill Special Operation 217. Recommend we locate Anderson's wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
What are we supposed to do?
Our mission has been updated. I detect a breach in the Security Services building. I will provide access. I will remain here and scan the ring structure while you investigate the facility for intel and the missing device.
Nice. Maybe next time you can throw me.
Noted.
personnel detected. Activate automated security.
Advanced cloaking package. Copy that. Laser meshes are online. Sending a team to investigate.
Lockdown measures are being temporarily activated due to a minor security breach in your
Sorry, Anderson.
We ask that all non-combat personnel. Research teams proceed directly to the nearest emergency shelter access point due to a minor security breach. Please remain calm and contact the nearest automated security personnel for assistance.
Stay alert! I heard movement!
Pilot Cooper, I have transferred some of my AI functions into your helmet in order to permit communication across time shifts.
Heading towards wildlife research. Get the rest of the eggheads evacuated and set up a choke point. Additional laser meshes are online. Let's box him in.
Got hostile pilots! Repeat! Hostile pilots!
Heading towards wildlife research. Get the rest of the eggheads evacuated and set up a choke point. Additional laser meshes are online. Let's box him in.
It's a pilot! Contact! We are under attack! Hostiles on target.
Contact with the intruder, but his movement is erratic.
Will Dr. Colby Marvin please report to Robotic Engineering for design review? Dr. Colby Marvin to Robotic Engineering. Colby Marvin, please report to Robotic Engineering. Colby Marvin, Engineering.
Yet contributed to human research, please do so within the next 5 standard days. Thank you.
In position! Activating turrets at southeast corridor!
We have an intruder. Heavily armed and dangerous. All units in the area. Proceed to the southeast and... Take the bank on level 4 to intercept.
Copy that, Control. On our way, Control.
Presentation in the lecture hall has been postponed due to a minor security breach.
position.
We have to leave.
We're going forward with this. The test must be completed.
Pilot, a fragment of Anderson's damaged log may be relevant here. Activating log playback.
Anderson log 341. The IMC found something, all right. It can fold space and time. They sure as hell didn't build it, but they're restoring it. Whatever they're planning, it's potentially catastrophic. Anderson out.
The arc test will proceed as planned.
Test the Ark's power now. We may... Never have another chance. Zulu 6, prep the Ark. Don't test the Ark's power now. We may never have another chance. Zulu 6, prep the Ark for delivery.
Everyone tighten up. Visual. Anyone have a visual? Location on this guy.
FOV above! Pilot above us! I lost him! Sideline, track him!
Not over here, stay alert!
arch power now. Now, we may never have another chance. Zulu 6, prep the arc for delivery.
Fire until kill got visual! He's there! Put him down! I need backup!
Anderson's log 342. The old weapons power source is called the Arc. Doesn't look like they've perfected the casing. This one's empty. The Arc must be somewhere else. Anderson out.
Dr. Ehrenberg, log 11.4. Further research still leaves questions about the fold weapon and its intended purpose. I don't think we're using it right, and that may cause a problem. Marder thinks it's worth it. Well, I'm going on record. This is a bad idea.
sequence will commence once the Ark is in place.
Will Dr. Colby Marvin please report to robotic engineering for design review? Dr. Colby Marvin to robotic engineering.
Jefferson Boyle, Log 1. Looks like they went forward with the ARC test, despite my warnings to postpone, but what Martyr wants, Martyr gets. I don't know how I survived, but I did. For now. I've tried all the exits, but I'm trapped. Damn place is locked down good. All I have is hope. That's what I get for picking a lab underground. What can I say? I like archaeology.
Eyes on pilot, 25 meters!
Test run.
Pilot, the rings at my location contain a large amount of residual energy. This was the ARC's final destination. Anderson's plan indicated a recon mission within close proximity to the center of the active rings.
You want me to do what?
If we can obtain the ARC's energy signature, the militia fleet will be able to track its current location in the present day.
Dr. Jefferson Boyle, Log 2. I found myself a standard IMC survival kit, which provides me with enough flavorless rations to keep me alive for a few days. I'm hoping that's all I need. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get creative. I hate getting creative.
Targeting this planet's moon as a test. This damn thing was just a test. One of our own planets is next. They're going to hit Harmony, and they moved up the timeline. I have to get this intel to Sarah.
Right there, pilot. I've located you.
That was Major Anderson's final recording. Cooper, based on your recon of this facility, I may have a plan. Meet me outside.
I would like to spend some time today to talk about the value of human life. There is no value to human life. Now that I have your attention, to be more precise, human life to a certain limit is expendable. We are self-perpetuating yet self-destructive, adaptable yet flawed, and always resource-intensive. We are endless consumers of resources. But most relevant to our research here is one undeniable fact, that human life is abundant. Overpopulation of any colonized world is a given. Through the lens of cold objectivity, it is irresponsible to say that all individuals on such worlds are actually indispensable. Millions of humans die across the colonized world every day by any number of causes. Human life is expendable. Now our problem is twofold. On the one hand, we are faced with a hostile frontier populace opposed to our commercial pursuits for the greater good. And on the other hand, there is a never-ending cry for natural resources, demanded of us by the greater populations of the core systems. We must have order on the frontier if we are to achieve true progress, but the militia, in its provincial myopic lack of vision, refuses to accept this. Thus, we are at war. Now the bitter truth. Reinforcements from the core systems will not arrive for several more years. The militia gains strength day by day, taking back one planet after another. Our choices are limited. Drastic action must be taken. Again, I remind you all of one simple truth, that human life is abundant. And, as distasteful as it may sound, human life is, in truth, expendable. And so that brings us to this planet Typhon, where we have discovered a gift, a machine that will do more than change the tide. Call it fate, call it evolution, call it what you will. The truth is, we have discovered our resolution, and in it lies a weapon with a powerful ability to fold space and time. We don't know who built it, but we do know that it is quite old. And most importantly, we have learned enough to bring it to life. As we use this fold weapon, we will manipulate space-time, targeting anything we desire, sundering entire planets. Our restoration efforts in the mountains are nearly complete, but one task remains. We must complete a small-scale test here first, to tune the power source, or the arc, as our colleagues tend to call it. Once we have accomplished this, we will transfer the power source, the arc, to the full-scale site, and destroy one populated militia planet and then another, until they capitulate. We will open an Einstein-Rosen bridge sending through thousands of concentrated gravitational waves. This will rip apart and sunder every molecule, every atom, and every living thing we target, resulting in total loss of life. But lest we lose sight of the bigger picture, remember those losses are ultimately replaceable by the inexorable march of human reproduction. By decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence of the human race, extending its reach and power towards a prosperous and bright future.
Will Dr. Colby Marvin please report to Robotic Engineering for design review? Dr. Colby Marvin to Robotic Engineering.
Non-combatant sectors. Please display security credentials clearly to avoid accidental termination. Thank you. Related security personnel, please target all non-IMC military subjects.
Pilot, I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature.
Hostile pilots! Anyone see where he is? I don't see him. Check your range. Kick! Don't let them get...
I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature.
Pilot spotted! Contact! We are under attack! We have a visual! A visual! Target not in sight! No shot!
recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature. I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature.
1214! Spotted! Emergency! We have multiple casualties!
He's there!
I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature.
On target! Change the target! Target's
located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I have marked it on your HUD.
It appears that whatever actions you took in the past caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present. The bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the fold weapon testbed explodes. Pilot control initiated. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present. The bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the fold weapon testbed explodes.
There goes that Titan! Where'd it come from?
Flame core ready. failed the mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the fold weapon testbed explodes. Pilot control initiated. Mini Titan down.
The hell with the safety protocols. Initiate the test immediately.
Copy that. Do not allow the intruder to reach the Ark under any circumstances.
The Ark is overloading! Everyone evacuate now!
Pilot mode engaged. Excessive damage. Warning. 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 Detecting hull damage. Pilot, we must uphold the mission. I advise you get as close as possible to the center of the rings.
BT? Well done, pilot. Scan complete. As Anderson discovered, the IMC intend to destroy the militia planet of Harmony using the full-scale version of this weapon. Pilot Cooper, our journey is far from over. We must get this data to the fleet. Pilot Cooper,
Anderson is dead, but we can complete his mission if we can re-establish contact with the fleet. The interstellar beacon ahead will serve our needs.
Let's hope someone on our side is listening out there.
There is only one way to find out. We must uphold the mission. Pilot, I see the beacon up ahead. Scans detect minimal power functionality. It may need repairs. Caution. I'm picking up multiple contacts. Hostiles confirmed. The stalkers appear to be programmed to attack the control room. Caution. I detect traces of poisonous chemicals within the fog.
What is this fog?
Scanning. The ground fog is a toxic byproduct of the beacon power grid. I recommend you embark when operating in hazardous environments with greater than 1 ppm tungsten hexafluoride. Pilot, I'm detecting militia forces inside that beacon control room. They are signaling distress. Patching in.
Hey! You out there! Pilot! Are you reading us? We could use some help over here! This is Captain Cole for the 3rd Militia Grenadiers. We're getting overrun by stalkers. Please assist!
I recommend we help eliminate these stalkers, and then make direct contact with the militia riflemen. Chassis can eliminate smaller enemies. Threat neutralized. Well done. This victory has raised our combat efficiency. BT-7274 to militia forces. All threats have been eliminated.
You saved our asses. Those stalkers just kept on coming. We may not have lasted much longer. We're opening the blast doors. Come on in. Pilot and Tiger on the lift. McCord, bring them up. Let's go. Right away, sir.
Captain, what is the status of the beacon?
The power is shut down. We've lost all control of the beacon. We need something like this to jumpstart the system, but this one's destroyed.
Designation: Arc Tool. Function: generates power up to 5 megajoules.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Can you repair it?
Nah, we already tried. Sensors indicate another one in the substation, but it's nearly impossible to get down there. This place just ain't built for humans.
Understood. Pilot Cooper, I advise caution while navigating this facility's substation. You must recover the Arc Tool.
Good luck, sir. Hope you make it back. We've lost too many down there.
Taking out Demeter was a huge victory for us. Why doesn't it feel that way?
Well, the Demeter fleet was only about a third of the IMC presence on the frontier. Still, every little victory counts.
You have the fullest half glass I've ever seen.
We kill because we have to. The IMC hired Bliss to kill for money. That's not noble.
I thought with Demeter shut down, the IMC wouldn't have reinforcements.
They have plenty of mindless stalkers, that's for
Good luck, Pilot.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.